Okay, welcome to the beginning of the Ewc Conference in Anaheim, California, 2024.
Hello, this is Brandon Olson with CareWorks. Wanted to thank you for having us as a sponsor at the Ewc Conference 2024. Having a great time with all of our clients, friends, and coworkers, and glad you could join us.
Good morning. My name is Jessica Guerrero. I'm with SIU Consulting Group. We're a California-based investigation company. So excited to be here. Look forward to seeing everyone. Please come by and visit us and say hello. Thank you.
Hello there. This is Omar Benoit from Laughlin Fabo Levy and Marisi, and I'm with
Michelle Sebring,
also from LFLM. We're here at Ewc Conference 2024. Representing LFLM.
Excited to be here. It's such a great opportunity.
Absolutely. Great conference, great turnout. Thank you for having us.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at the EWC Conference 2024 in Anaheim, California. And I have the distinct pleasure of being here with one of the main sponsors of the conference, Jared Z. Jared, tell us a little bit about yourself and what Ringler does.
Thank you. Again, like he said, my name's Jared Z. I've been with Ringler for about 16 years. Ringler is a structured settlement firm and settlement consulting firm. We do anything, we provide products and services that helps our clients settle cases. So anything related to the settlement process, whether that be trust, special needs trust, structured settlements, coordination of public benefits. We're here to provide our expertise so that we can create settlement plans that can really help injured people move on with their lives.
Great. Thank you for that quick overview.
Yeah.
In your work comp experience, what are some of the more memorable experiences that you've had that you can tell us about?
Well, there is one case that really comes to mind. It was a nurse who went to work one day and she was pushing a file cabinet and heard something pop. Didn't know what it was, kind of ignored it. It developed into a staph infection and she lost all 4 of her extremities in terms of her legs and her arms. And we got to sit and work with her in developing a plan that provided a trust, ongoing income for attendant care, and just really made sure that all the ongoing needs she was concerned about were going to be covered. You know, her optimistic attitude and the way she held herself really humbled me, and it showed that we are really in a special place to help people that need it.
That's a great story. You know, we get to see a lot of these clients and patients and how we impact their lives, right? And I think it's important. And how do you see the industry currently, how it's evolving, and some of the things that we can do to make it a better place?
You know, over the past 3 to 4 years, especially with the pandemic, you know, we've gone from face-to-face interactions, either in informal settlement conferences or at hearings, now to all on Zoom and Teams. That adds an extra layer, of complexity, and it also makes it a little bit more difficult to communicate with all the parties in certain situations. But I think it's just caused all of us to have to adapt to that new environment. There is some positives to that in terms of accessibility, but not having that face-to-face interaction can be a challenge sometimes, and I think the industry has really evolved to overcome that.
Great, thanks for sharing that. So, one last question is, what do you, in your opinion, is the best conference in the work comp industry in California now?
I would say that's EWC. I love coming to this conference every year. It's smaller, a little bit more intimate, but the quality of attendees and the people and the industry leaders that are here, it's really outstanding. So I give kudos to Deborah and the whole team here.
Great. So from the EWC Conference in 2024 in Anaheim, California, thank you so much for your time and your sponsorship, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at the EWC 2024 conference in Anaheim, and I'm here with
Carinta Alvarez with Intermed.
And
Agnes Hoberling with Intracare.
And it's really good to see you folks here. I appreciate your sponsorship. Obviously, the EWC is one of the premier conferences of the year, and what we've found is that people are attracted to this conference because of the topics that they're presenting, and also the location is obviously important. But what are some of the things that you've seen so far, Carinza, in the conference that have impressed you?
I think it's a big conference, in my opinion. There's lots of people, a lot of clients that we get to see, potential clients, our vendors, everybody gets to collaborate together. So I think it's important because we always don't get to do that, especially with the last couple of years with COVID.
So tell us a little bit about what Intermed does.
Intermed, we are a cost containment center, so we have bill review, we have nurse case management, we have triage, we have UR, we have an MPN, so we get to do all that side tied into our claims.
Wonderful. And Agnes, tell us a little bit about what Intercare does and how this conference is an added value to you.
So Intercare is a third-party claim administrator, and we really work with our clients in making sure that we are helping them with their risk management solutions. This conference is very near and dear to my heart. I'm on the advisory board from the beginning in its foundation. And the first conference that we had was really just a networking session. And at the time, I made a suggestion to Deborah, if we want to attract more people and really become community-driven and help the industry, we got to have better sessions, attract better speakers, and have good sessions that people can go home and think about and help them in their daily jobs.
That's great information to share. Now, so what are some of the techniques that your advisory board is using to poll the hot topics right now in the industry?
So the members of the advisory board, they are really talking to people in the community to find out what kind of topics they are very interested in, and then recruit speakers to address those topics. For example, the session that I was in today with Tyrone Spears for the City of LA and Tanya Parker from Safety National, it was really a call for action in the industry because we have a labor shortage in the industry. And what we are trying to do is encourage everyone to work together to solve that problem in the industry, because otherwise it's going to be a problem in the future.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I think that it's harder and harder to find skilled professionals that are coming to the industry. So what are some of the things that you ladies think we can do as an industry to attract more talent so they can look at workers' comp as a career? What's your opinion?
I think, and we've talked about it at our shop as well, of going into schools, people going into for medical assistant, medical billing and things like that, that if they're interested in the medical field, how about have an internship and let them come and get a taste of it? Because like you said, I think we have a lot of age in our industry. A lot of, when you ask, how long have you been in it? I've been on it 30 years. Well, we need the younger people to step into these roles. So I think we have training programs that our claims assistants or even our admin people, we offer that stuff to help build them up to be adjusters. And I think that's really important because we need that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that we have to encourage and mentor, right? And Agnes, in your third-party administration office, do you have the opportunity to bring up new, younger people into the claims positions?
Yes, we do. And in fact, we've always had a training program, but we formalized it before the pandemic. And thank goodness we did, because I don't know what we'd do today if we didn't. But, we kind of anticipated that at some point in time, many of the claims professionals in the industry are going to retire. And in fact, if you go into the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, they are projecting that 400,000 professionals will retire in the next few years. So what we have done as a company is we formalized our training program at the end of 2018, beginning of 2019. lo and behold, a year later we had COVID, right? And the pandemic came. And so we have always, as a company, been what I call a learning organization. And you have to take it a step further than that. You can't just do your initial training program, give somebody a caseload, and they're done. You can't. You just have to do follow through. Learning is an ongoing thing. It's got to be a continuous process so that they can improve their skills. And we attract young people, and it's not just, there was a point in the industry when we were focused on hiring college degree. But you know what? They may not want to be in this industry. And so you got to take a look at all kinds of other skills. Maybe it's better to hire people with no degree but have great common sense and great good judgment. You got to figure out how you can reshuffle those skills and get them into the industry. But at the same time, you got to make it fun, because people think about insurance, it's not sexy. We got to figure out how to make it fun so that they stay.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a great advice and insight onto what the industry needs to do. I do believe that this conference has brought a lot of great professionals together. We've all been in this industry for a while, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to try to impress upon the future career-minded people that workers' comp really is a great career, and it can be very rewarding. Yeah. Right? And it has a lot of multifaceted opportunities, right? You have the managed care side, you got the claim side, and everything else in between. So really appreciate you ladies for being here today from the EWC Conference in 2024 in Anaheim, California. Thank you so much, Agnes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great.
With this prototype, number one, we need to be able to prove that we can stand up a generative AI tool within our own environment that ensures that our documents and our data never leave the centric environment. So we can install a tool internally, but firewall it all so that nothing that it learns from looking at data or documents can go outside of Centric's environment. So we were able to do that with partnering with Microsoft. We have a very strategic relationship with them. And because we already have Azure environments as part of the secure centric ecosystem, we were able to prove that we could deploy those tools safely and without transmission of anything else outside of Centric's environment. The second goal.
And just food for thought. In Valdez and Labor Code Section 4605, it indicates that if the report is procured or paid for by an applicant, that report has to be provided to the DQE, cannot be the sole basis of the award. So maybe it's worth exploring who's going to pay for this non-NP doctor. Is there a lien against compensation? Is the applicant going to be responsible? Is there an agreement that the applicant is going to be responsible? Because if so, then we have an argument that it's actually potentially a Labor Code Section 4605 report, in which case it cannot be the sole basis of an award. It has to go to a DQE. So another reason.
Good afternoon. Here we are at the EWC 2024 conference in Anaheim, California. I'm here with Jim Umholtz and with Logan Schlossberg.
Yep.
And they're one of the key sponsors at the EWC conference this year. And I just want to ask a couple of questions. I'll start with you, Logan. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what your firm does.
Yes, so my name is Logan. I'm the Director of Client Relations here at Schlossberg and Umholtz. We are a workers' compensation defense firm. My father, Jason Schlossberg, started the firm back in 1998. I do the marketing. I absolutely love coming to EWC. I love coming to the conference. We have been gold sponsors for a couple of years now, and we're very happy to be here.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. And I understand a new attorney in the future, possibly.
Yes. I just took the bar about 5 weeks ago, so waiting for results and anxiously waiting for those. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And Jim, tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in the industry, some of the things you see that's coming in the future.
I am Jim Umholtz, as I mentioned, or as you mentioned. I've been doing this for since 1988. I started off in claims, and I became an attorney about 5 years after that. I have been through several firms, but working with Jason since the opening of the firm. We've been together 25 years. We've been coming to conventions, doing presentations, trying to train the industry and improve everyone's work habits for a number of years. Love the EWC convention.
Great. So, in both of your opinions, what are some of the things that we could do as industry people that we've been in the industry for a while? What can we do? What do you suggest, or what do you think we can do for attracting young talent, new skills into the work comp industry where it becomes a career like we have?
That would be quite the challenge, because we're seeing a different attitude towards work. And even in my own practice, I've had to change the way in which I deal with new employees in an effort to bring them more, I'm going to call it the MTV generation. Bring a little bit more entertainment into work so that they find some satisfaction from that entertainment while doing the work.
Any comments? So, one last question. What are some of the things that you do for fun outside of work and hobbies, things you like to do?
Yeah, well, I guess not a hobby, but I just got engaged. So that's a full-time job, planning a wedding. And that's been keeping a lot of my time, which is really fun. So besides working, I have been planning a wedding, and I wouldn't call it a hobby, but it's been really fun and I've been enjoying it. So that's what I've been up to.
How about yourself, Jim?
Well, since the pandemic, my wife and I have been working with many dog rescues. We have been working diligently to find homes for dogs, pulling them from the Orange County Animal Shelter and finding homes for dogs. My primary responsibility is socializing them. I love dogs, and I love bringing them into our house, make them family oriented, and then find families for them. And it's been very rewarding doing that.
Well, that's great. That's a really noble effort, and obviously, we love our furry friends, right? And it's important that we teach our kids the importance of doing that, And I want to know one thing. What's the best conference in California that you could attend?
It's definitely at EWC. It's this one, no doubt.
Clearly, the EWC.
All right. Thank you so much, both of you, for your time and for your support. And we'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rudy Flores with Payers Direct, and I'm here at the EWC Conference 2024 in Anaheim, California. I'm here with Paul Herman, one of the main sponsors of the EWC Conference. Paul, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Sure. Hi. My name is Paul Herman. I'm the managing partner of the law offices of Paul C. Herman. We're a full-service workers' compensation defense firm with offices in L.A., San Francisco, and Escondido. We've handled everything from full workers' compensation claims, S&Ws, one at 32As. Whatever the client needs, we can do.
And Paul, how long has your firm been around?
Wow. The firm was started in 2009, but I've been practicing since '87. I started out doing medical negligence defense and did that for about 12 years plus before I moved over to the workers' compensation field, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
That's wonderful. You know, it's the industry has developed a lot of great professionals like yourself, Paul, and we've been trying to make this an industry that attracts, new talent. What are some of the things that you could share with someone looking at workers' comp as a career?
Workers' compensation is a unique field. It's unlike anything else in the practice of law, in that it has a bias towards the injured worker, which is statutory. So one of the things I recommend to people coming in is to have patience. You don't get as many defense verdicts as I used to when I did medical negligence, but the ones that you do get are very fulfilling. Also, pay attention to the medicine. Try to enjoy the medicine, learn it. It'll help you understand claims better and get them closed quicker, which will make your clients happier.
Great. Good advice. What are some of the things that you like to do outside of the work comp arena? What kind of hobbies do you have, Paul?
Oh my God. Well, golfing has definitely got to be top of the list. Outside of that, I like spending time with friends and family. Going out to nice dinners, seeing what's on the local scene. So, and I'm a huge sports fan. There's not a sport that I don't follow.
Wonderful. So, again, we're here at the EWC 2024 conference. And what's the best conference right now?
It's definitely this one. The executive and workers' compensation has, I personally believe, taken over every other conference in Southern California, and which I have attended. So I highly recommend everything that they are doing here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, Paul, and appreciate you being a main sponsor for EWC 2024.
It's a pleasure and an honor.
All right, I'm here in the exhibit hall, and I'm joined by Kristen Chavez, who is the president of Kids Chance. Kristen, tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then a little bit about Kids Chance and how it's impacting the industry.
Okay, so I'm Kristen Chavez, and I'm the current president, and I have been president now. This is my third year. I have been involved with Kid Chance, though, for about 6 to 7 years on the board. So it's an organization that's a nonprofit that gives scholarship to the children of injured workers who have been seriously or fatally injured on the job. So it's a nonprofit that gives back to our industry, and it helps the kids when they think that there's not a chance for them to get their higher education because of what's happened to their family. We are there to let them know, and they are very grateful, as well as they're able to give back to their families and help out. So that's what Kids Chance is on a very quick note.
Well, Kids Chance is an amazing organization. I was involved for it many years myself, and I had the pleasure of actually meeting some of the beneficiaries of that particular organization, and I know it did make a huge difference in those kids' lives, and continues to do that as well.
Yes, and so really quick, applications are open now, so it's open till May 15th. So if you know of any families that have been impacted, make sure you go to kidschance.org, and the application portal is open.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So one last question. How is the EWC conference impacted Kids Chance, and how has it been this year?
It's been really great. So a nice thing is when a conference makes us their charity of choice, a lot of the funds that are raised are given to the organization and go directly to those students. So with EWC making us their charity of choice, we are able to make those funds directly to the students and help with their scholarship. So it is amazing, and it also helps bring awareness. We're able to share our story as well. Not many people know about Kids Chance, which is surprising, but we're a big state, so it helps us spread the word as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And one last thing, Christian. Tell us a little bit about what Christian likes to do, what kind of hobbies she has and interests, just the fun side, no work.
Oh, the fun side. So Ventura County actually has a lot of great hiking spots. So it's going for a hike and then getting to do brunch. So, a good mimosa after a nice hike is fantastic. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kristen. Really appreciate you joining us today. And thank you for being a supporter of EWC, for leading the Kids Chance Charge, and the best of luck to you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rudy.
All right, EWC 2024.
Woo!
Okay, we're wrapping up the EWC Conference in Anaheim, California, 2024. I'm here with Dave Kim. Dave, tell us a little bit about yourself, your company.
Name's Dave. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of a company called Medex Healthcare, based out of Newport Beach, Irvine area. We provide one of the pioneers of HCO, MPN program services such as bill review, UR, and case management.
Wonderful. And Dave, I see that you are a gold sponsor for this event. How many years have you supported this organization and the conference itself?
From the beginning. It's all about leadership. Deborah does a great job with respects to taking care of everybody that participates in this conference. So we were a supporter from the beginning, and we will continue to be supporters thereafter.
Wonderful, wonderful. So from the conference, any takeaways, opinions on how it went?
There was a lot of breakout sessions, and the information, the speakers are phenomenal. I think what I've seen at least is a great amount of participation from the audience members as well. So this is a very interactive type of conference, and I loved it.
Wonderful. Yeah, I heard that it was all standing room only, and a lot of the topics were really hot. And we appreciate your sponsorship. We appreciate your support. And on behalf of the EWC, we're looking forward to seeing you again next year.
Absolutely. We'll be here.
Great. So what's the best conference in California?
EWC&R. That's right. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at the EWC 2024 conference in Anaheim, California. And I'm here with...
I'm Randy Dickinson with Safety National.
And Randy, tell us a little bit about what you do and Safety National does and how you're enjoying the conference.
Thanks, Rudy. Safety National provides work comp and liability coverage to clients in California and 49 other states. I'm the local business development manager for Southern California, and I'm really enjoying the conference. So far, it's been a great experience and a great opportunity to collaborate and meet up with our clients.
Great, great. And Randy, what are some of the things that you have seen in the past few years with EWC and how it's grown?
The EWC conference has been a really good partner to Safety National. We have been working with them, I think, for 3 or 4 years now, and we continue to see a rise in attendance and engagement from our clients and other employers in the area.
Great, great. So the opportunity here obviously is great for Safety National, and I know that the EWC, Deborah, they all thank you for your sponsorship and your support over the years. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Randy, what you like to do on your hobbies, spare time.
Well, I first and foremost am a golfer, and then on the side I like to golf. Sometimes with my friends I like to golf too.
Yeah, I've had the distinct pleasure of playing with Randy, and he is quite the golfer. Thank you so much for your time, Randy. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day, huh?
See you.
All right, we're wrapping up this EWC conference here in Anaheim, California, 2024, and I'm here with Ryan Soriano. Ryan is a platinum sponsor. We want to recognize him for the last 5 years. He has been supporting the EWC and continues to be a huge supporter of it. Also, Ryan is responsible for the grand prize. Tell us about that.
This year I'm giving away the past 4 years, I'm giving away a grand prize, and it's a fabulous stay at the Edgewood Resort in Lake Tahoe. Nice. It is 2-night stay. You can have dinner, spa treatment. You could do kayaking. You can do a sangria workshop. It's just a fabulous summer getaway at one of the best resorts in all of California.
Absolutely.
And for everybody that works so hard in workers' compensation, I know they all could use a great vacation, as could I.
That's fantastic. All of us, right? Well, thank you so much for your continued support. Deborah obviously admires everything that you've done, and obviously this couldn't happen without platinum sponsors like Soriano Law Group.
It's really truly an honor to work with Deborah. She's been outstanding, and this is a wonderful industry, and I feel very lucky to be part of it.
Well, once again, thank you so much for your 2024 sponsorship and your continued sponsorship. And we look forward to seeing you again next year.
I'll be here.
And what's the best conference in California?
EWC, bar none.
Thanks. Okay, it's the end of the EWC conference. We're wrapping it up right now. Very exciting conference. Sylvia, how was the conference for you, and any takeaways?
I love this conference. So I attended this conference last year, so it's my second year attending it, and I love all the topics. All the speakers are so great, so intelligent, and they're so enthusiastic about their topics. So it's always enjoyable, listening to them. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what's the best conference in Southern California?
I would have to say this one because they also have the best food as well. I love it, and everybody here is great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a big family setting, right?
Yeah, very similar to Panda Express. Our corporate office is like a big family, so very similar to here too. So I really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you for joining us for this EWC 2024. We'll see you again next year.
See you again next year. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you so much. All right, we're here at the EWC and we're wrapping this thing up. It has been a fantastic conference, and I'm here with Kimberly George, who is one of the Diamond sponsors. I want to recognize that. Thank you so much for your support of EWC. How was the conference for you?
Oh, the conference was fantastic. EWC, people come to EWC because they want to learn, they want to share, and they really want to be able to meet others in the industry. And so when you come to EWC, the session rooms are filled, the conversations are really meaningful and to the point of what we need today and forward thinking. So I'd encourage everybody to plan for EWC in February 2025. It'll be even better.
Wonderful. Well, we thank you for your support. Obviously, being a Diamond sponsor, your support is tremendously appreciated, right? And for the 7th year, it has been a success.
It has.
And we're looking forward to 2025, as you mentioned. And tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm the Global Chief Brand Officer for Sedgwick. We're in 80 countries, 130 products, and I spend a lot of time helping the industry understand how we live our brand. And part of that is giving back. And so speaking at EWC is always one of my most favorite conferences of the year, and an opportunity to support all of the industry here in California.
Wonderful, Kimberly. So, the best conference in California? EWC.